Hey guys, so I'm here with my dad. I've been kind of wanting to do more interviews about people and how they got into farm toys and things like that, and I thought, well, what a better place to start than with my dad. So, this is my dad, Lyndall. If you guys have been out to the shows, you've probably seen him around some. He used to go to a lot of them um, with me, and anyway, we've been collecting, well, 40, 44 years now, pretty
47 years,
much. Yeah,
yeah.
for sure. So, um, I don't know. How did you get into farm toys? Like, how did that start for you?
Well, back years ago, my dad worked for Columbia Seed Company. When they buy a tractor, the dealership would give them a toy,
Okay.
and us boys got the toys. And that just led me on to more. And then back in 1969, I think it's 69, Columbia Seed Company bought a 97 Massey Ferguson front wheel assist tractor. Best tractor I ever seen. I was a little kid. I was 10 years old, I believe. And I stood in front of the wheels, and the wheels are taller than I am.
Go ahead.
Anyway, I fell in love with it because the tractor tires were taller than I was. I rode with my dad out disking in the field one day, and the back tires had duals on it. And it started to rain, and we crawled in the duals to get out of the rain. And that's how big it was. To a little boy, that's big.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And that's how I started.
So, we've still got a few of your old toys.
Yes, we do.
Uh, is that a is that a what's that John Deere we've got? Is that a I don't, is there a 4020?
Yeah, we got an old 4010. I think
4010 was that a
4010.
was that a slick? Who made that?
Uh,
Who made that?
Ertl.
Oh, Ertl. Okay. And then we've
Ertl.
got we've got a new idea or Gleaner
Gleaner
combine.
Combine.
Yeah, I've still got that.
Ertl made them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So those were kind of your first farm toys then.
Yeah, we used to look into the Successful Farmer as a magazine they put out back in those days. I don't know if they still do.
I think
Not
so.
anymore or
Yeah.
not.
I think they do.
But
Yeah.
it showed new tractors and it showed toys Earl would bring out. Of course, the small kid, he just sat there and just stared at it. That's the way it was.
Yeah.
And I loved them. And that got me addicted, and next thing you know, I was collecting them.
Yeah. I don't know how many we have now, but the answer's a lot.
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Probably 1,000 anyway. I would say.
More than I ever thought we'd have. Let's put it that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. That's for sure. Uh, so once I got a little older, I was trying to think of what the first tractor I ever rode with you was. And I'm kind of thinking it was like it was maybe the 1466, or was it a
3010 John Deere
thir-
Grandpa had over there in
30?
Bluff.
Okay, 3010 John
He was just a
Deere.
little baby, and Dad wanted me to go over and help him feed the hogs,
Oh,
the
okay.
cows, and I had you, so I grabbed you and put you up there, and you sat on his lap, and he drove, and you act like you was driving.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so I was too little to remember that one.
Yeah, you were little. You were probably 3, 4 years old.
Yeah. I know. I know. At one point, we had well, we had that mounted field cultivator
On that 1466.
was it a 1466? I know I rode with you a lot with it for a while, and I think you probably even had me drive it some. But I kind of think you had me turning some with it because I kind of remember you had to use the brakes to
Tournament.
turn it around short enough. So kind of remember that.
Yeah, it was fully mounted on the back of that tractor.
Yeah. Um, and then of course, then we moved on to the big
Big Ford, yeah,
9882,
the big Ford
Yeah.
from New Holland.
and we plowed a lot of ground with that thing.
Yes, you do.
Thousands of acres. Um, kind of looking back, like I was just in. Oh, the last time I was over at the farm, I was in the 9384, which would be similar tractor, and I was looking, and I don't know how the heck I even fit on that back.
Oh, no,
It's
you
got
did.
that little shelf that I rode
You
on.
ride there, you sleep there, and,
Yeah, but I did it for a long, long time, and then
and then the 7810 come along hauling corn.
yeah,
Grain cart.
yeah, that was my first solo trip
Yep.
down the road with that 7810.
Yeah, my brother-in-law said, Dad, you think Jason can drive that 7810? I said, it's your tractor. You tell me.
Yeah,
And he did.
yeah, that was fun. I remember it was about all that 7810 wanted when that grain
Yeah, at that
cart was
time, when it was
full.
full.
Yeah. I don't remember what grain cart that was. Was that one of those old?
850.
Was it the 850?
Kinsey.
Okay,
It's the
Kinsey
The
850.
first Kinsey come out with.
That's right. Yeah. And that had big floater tires on it.
Yeah, big floater tires on it.
Yeah, yeah. And I remember when I got to where we were going and wanted to stop, it didn't want to stop too good.
Yeah, you had to be careful.
Yeah. So, and then the first time I worked ground was with that 9882. I think we were field cultivating, weren't we?
We
Across from the shop there, and you said I gotta pee. Take it for a round, and when I came back, you were gone, and so I just worked. So
I remember right, Bill come and got me, and asked where he was. I said, "You're running the field cultivator." He said, "Well, come on, I need your help." And you got taken care of then.
Yeah.
And after that, you started running combines and everything.
Yeah, kind of ran everything at that point. Yeah. I think I've sprayed too. I was gonna say I don't know if I ever, but I did. I ran that.
Track John Deere.
Yeah, the track John Deere with the top air sprayer that we had. Yeah, so I guess
you planted with the Kinsey.
Oh yeah, both of them.
Yeah,
beans and corn both. So I mean, we run two Kinsey planters. We run a 16-row corn, and then the 32. It was a 31. We converted to a 32-row for beans. So, and then back to farm toys. Of course, the first farm toy show I ever remember we went to Hannibal to the Mark Twain show.
That was at Hannibal.
It was at the Holiday Inn. And I think the first tractor that you bought me at a farm toy show was that Cat tractor. What was it, like a 95E or something? And it had a disc.
Yeah.
It was a metal disc on the back of it. I think that was the first tractor I ever bought at a farm toy show. Which you got it for me. I was still too young then. That's probably 1990 or 91, I'd say.
At least.
It was before the flood, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, before the flood.
Yeah. And then, of course, we hunted for 30 years for that Massey Ferguson 97. We finally were able to get one at an auction. We found one time down at St. Louis, but I remember he wanted a lot more than we could do for it.
We could afford to give him.
Yeah. What's your favorite toy that you got, or?
It'd have to be my Massey 97.
Your Massey 97 duals or without the singles?
Either one.
Either one, okay.
Not picky. That 5-bottom plow that come with that one.
Oh, is that the Stephen plow? Yeah, Stephen plow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we've got that in that glass case at home.
Well, see, Grandpa had that 5-bottom plow they pulled with that 97 down there. It's exactly like that Stephen plow.
Yeah. Did it pull it? I mean, it pulled it pretty easy.
Oh yeah, it had that front wheel assist. You kicked it in gear, it'd do a good job.
Okay, I didn't know how to do down there.
Problem is, it took a 5 mile to turn.
Oh, I bet with that front wheel assist.
Yeah. One turn too good.
Of course, back then you had to lay off lands and all that.
Yeah,
with those plows, yeah. So plowing was a little before my time too. We were disc ripping by the time I came around.
Yeah, we didn't. There wasn't very many plows then when you came around.
No. Of course, we've built a bunch of tractors too over the years and customized. And do you have a favorite tractor that you've customized or built?
No, not really. I like them all.
Okay, yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Yeah.
I can't say there's one that sticks out, you know.
Yeah, I know that probably that Wagner that we made. Probably the most work we ever put into a tractor.
Yeah.
I think we spent 2 winters grinding on it. The
like
AC
that.
was
8550 or whatever.
Yeah, that Friends and Farms AC kit. I bet we spent 2 winters
at least
grinding and sanding to get those smoothed out so we could paint them. But they look pretty good when they're done.
Yeah, they did. Well, you sold that one. So.
Yeah, I did. Jim's got it.
So
he had to have it.
Been all right.
Yeah. No, he had to have it. When he saw it, he wanted it. So.
And he stole my other tractor, my WD-45 with duals on it.
Yeah.
I built that for me, and I never thought anybody'd ever want one because nobody ever knew what they were. And I'll be darned, that guy didn't take it.
Yeah, he saw it and he had to have it. He thought it was cool. It was a neat tractor. I don't think I'd ever seen a WD-45 with WD with duals on it before.
I never had either.
Yeah,
that's why I wanted to put one on it. I drove them before, but not with duals.
Yeah.
So I was going to make it just for me, and I did. And then Jim liked it, and he took it. And there's no harm in that. You got to enjoy stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And if other people enjoy it, help them to get it. They can.
Yeah, I like that idea. Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, let's see. What else? What I guess we're working on a 4020 right now, repower. Going to put a Detroit in it. Paint's drying back there right now. Actually, it's probably dry today. Could probably bring it up here. um, and then I guess I need to take the hood off of there and fill that exhaust stack because we'll have to.
Yeah, you have to fill it.
Yeah, we'll fill it, but that won't be bad. Um, I don't know what tractors are coming that you're looking forward to.
Well, really, there's not a lot coming. I've got most everything I had that I've drove and played with, but there's always one that'll jump out at you and get you.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got that Minneapolis G1000. I'm still wanting to put those fenders on there,
Oh, make it a Wheatland.
make it a Wheatley.
Yeah, yeah. Here, so we scavenged off a 5020 some Wheatland fenders, and so we're gonna take the spec cast G1000 and we're gonna make a Wheatland of that. So that's in the works, or we're working on it. We're brainstorming on it anyway. So.
Well, we're trying to get the guts to tear that tractor apart because it's a national farm show.
Yeah, there is that. It's one of those that the spec cast tractors sometimes they don't come apart too easy.
Well, this one here is going to be easy because the fenders just screw off.
Oh, that's good. Okay, yeah, that'll work
So
out
it
good
won't be
for
a
us.
problem. That part is just making up of my mind if I'm going to get the guts to do it. Because once you get them off, you won't put them back on. They're too small an area to get the screw back in there.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Something you got to decide to do. And then we got, seems like we've met more friends since it always shows than anything.
Oh, that's for sure.
That people that we never thought would even be friendly. A couple of salesmen I bought from, they was old grouchies, and I didn't think I'd buy anything from them. And ended up being my best friend.
Yeah, turned out to be some of the best friends you ever had.
So.
Well, that's what's nice about this hobby is you just never know. You never
No,
know.
it is. That's why it's a good hobby.
Yep.
Young kids like it, same as old people.
Yeah, that's for sure. We're seeing a lot of young kids getting into the hobby now. That's really great.
We see these displays they do now, and that's just, I think, so great for young kids to get involved in it.
I do too.
Farm kids.
Yep. Yeah, it's really. I think it maybe it was a summer show last year. I think they had 15 or 18 kids displaying their displays. I mean, that was something. That was great. So, yeah, you just.
There's a little boy on the internet. I don't know what his name is. He knows more about tractors than anybody, and he's 9 years old.
Oh, I bet you're talking about Jackson.
That's it.
Yeah.
That little boy
Yeah.
knows more about tractors than I do.
Yeah, I met him a couple times in person. He's usually
And
at
I'm
Lafayette.
8 times his age.
Yeah, he's something. He knows. I mean, what he knows is unbelievable.
Yes, it is. I listened to him the other night. He got back to the old G's and that about my age, and I just couldn't believe what he knew about them. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable. And that's what kids are doing. They're getting involved.
Yep.
And that's what we
Yep.
need to do. Because we're running out of farmers, let's face it.
Well, we are. I mean, that's the, you know what, farmer would farm 100 acres. Now a farmer farms 10,000 acres, and
Yeah, you used to have enough kids living in bottom to go to school, to run a school. Now
Yeah.
you don't.
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
You have to close down schools. To
yeah.
get
If
them
you
going.
go down there to Columbiana, there's no houses left down
None,
there. It's
not a
nothing.
one.
So, yeah,
And that's 2,500 acres down there, better.
yeah. So yeah, it's something to see it all change, but.
But that's what I say. People are just not realizing what's going on. If you never been a farmer, you don't know how much fun it can be. His work, don't get me wrong, but it's fun.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And you get to collect toys, and you meet so many nice people. Women, children, men, it don't matter. They're all nice people.
Yeah, they are.
And they're all interested in the hobby.
Yeah, we've certainly had a lot of fun doing it.
Yes, we have.
We've traveled all over, been
Yeah, we've been everywhere.
been everywhere, looking at toys. Yeah, and we still, a couple Saturdays a month, we still go and hunt for real tractors and see what we can see.
Yeah.
See if we can find anybody working or any of that.
Still got the farming in me, even though I haven't farmed forever.
I don't think you ever get it out of you. Once you
I don't
have it.
think you should. I think it ought to stay there. Like I say, I think everybody ought to get involved in collecting toys, or if anything they like, just get involved in it. You meet some friendly people doing it, and people just are just nice. farm kids and farm men are nice.
Yeah, they are.
They treat each other with respect.
Well, I mean, I'll never forget about the first show I went to without you because you were having some health problems. I'll tell you what it was. It was national the year you had your stroke. You were literally in the hospital. And I bet I had 20 people ask me where you were and how you were doing up there at that show. I mean, I just, one of those things where,
Yeah, you see them once a year, maybe twice a year, but they never forget.
yeah, that's for sure.
It's just a good thing.
Yep. Well, anything else you can think of?
No, just everybody be peaceful and love each other and keep collecting toys.
I like that. That's a good way to end it right there. That's perfect. Thanks for watching, guys. Let us know what you think down below in the comments.